engine with auto start-stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln, Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Hi, this is Logan from Lita's Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offers on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in, Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller & Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County serving Winter, Colome, and surrounding communities. Each Wednesday you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119. Deadlines are Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and noon on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud supporter of all Winter and Colome school activities on the Live Ticket Network.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need. to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
The Rosebud Exchange in Mission, South Dakota is your one-stop shop for all your household needs, kids' toys, clothing, native print items, star quilts, and a whole lot more. They accept cash, credit cards, tribal checks, payroll deductions, and purchase orders with 0% interest on payroll deduction and layaway orders. Watch Facebook or come in and visit their friendly staff for all their great deals 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. The Rosebud Exchange, proud to support all the student athletes and activities on the Live Ticket TV network.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Newenhouse at Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, or Huron today.
At Dakota Behavioral Health, we offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step toward better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the Winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 south-central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a re-carpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's coverage of Sunshine League Baseball here in Winter, South Dakota. This is Jody Brozick bringing you the call between the Devil Rays and the Pheasants tonight here in Sunshine League play. Don't have the Rays record coming into this game, do you, John? They beat Alec, so the pretty good start. They did beat the Alexandria Angels, so we know they're coming in with at least one win. The Winter Colome Pheasants are coming in with a 2-0 record, 2 non-conference wins. Taking a look tonight, some of the keys to the game. Devil Rays, this young team, how well do they travel? We're going to find out tonight. Alexandria, a short trip for them. This is a long trip in their eyes, coming out here to Winter to take on the Pheasants. Chemistry. This new team, all these new players, how are they going to gel together, and are they going to be able to hit the ball against Reed Harder tonight? Reed going to get the start on the mound, taking a look at the Pheasants' keys to the game. Do what they always do, hit the ball, throw strikes, and limit the big innings. And third one kind of went away. Weather not going to be a factor in tonight's game as we get ready for baseball action. Again, the Devil Rays and the Winter Colome Pheasants coming in to play this game. And it's going to be Reed Harder getting the start on the mound, number 15. Reed, taking a look at him when we go to the scorebug. There we go. Reed coming in with a 2.33 ERA on the season for the Pheasants. Let's go ahead and take the center field camera in. zoom in here on the mound. Our center fielder decides he wants his head right in the way. That's Aiden Barfus getting the start. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of the teams here tonight. Starting lineups. First for the Devil Rays, Seth Muth is going to lead things off. He'll play center field. Landon Sedbeck is going to bat second. He will play second base. Dylan Solik will bat third and pitch. Jake Helloyd is going to be your cleanup hitter playing third base. Nolan Dvorak will bat fifth, playing shortstop. Logan Heidinger, the first baseman, batting sixth. Ty Nagebauer batting seventh and playing right field. Caden Donahue, he is in left field and batting eighth. And Tanner Dyke catching, and he will round things off for the Devil Rays. Reed Harder going to get the start on the mound. First pitch going to be a called or a swinging strike, excuse me. New graphics for you this year, 0-1 count. This one going to be put into play, and oh yeah, that's going to be a ground out. Hit the wrong hotkey, folks. Didn't need to leave you out there. There's one away.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box.
It's a lot for one person, but we're figuring it out. Landon Sedbeck, the batter at the plate, going to take a look at ball one for the Pheasants tonight. As the count goes 2-0, Reed Harder is going to get the start on the mound. Catching him is Chandler Bakley. That's your battery. The infield from first to third, it's Oscar Pravachik, Mason Jurashik, Derek Racer. And at third base, the hot corner, it is going to be Austin Ritchie. The outfield from left to right, John Demers out of retirement. Signed that one-year extension. He is back. Aiden Barfus in center field, and in right field, AC Austin Calhoun. So after falling behind 2-0, Reed Harder has battled back 2-2 against Landon Sedbeck, as Sedbeck's going to have a question for the home plate umpire tonight. That home plate umpire is Tyler Oberbrockling. Swinging, strike three for out number two. That's two in the books for the Pheasants as we're settling in. And I'm going to pull up Game Changer. I encourage you to do the same as we are cooking along in this game. Batter at the plate. It's going to be Dylan Solik. He's going to take a look at ball one. Dylan is the counterpart to Reed tonight. Takes a look at ball two. He's up in the count 2-0. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 devices in front of me. Here's your 2-0 offering from Harder. It's going to miss high and away. See if he gets the green light or if we're taking a look all the way. And that's going to be a base on balls, 4-pitch walk. Take a look at him over at first base. Jake Helloyd, excuse me. Going to take a look at strike one. Here you're seeing Reed Harder get on top early. Hot smash up the middle. It's going to get through for a base hit. So that'll put runners on the corners with 2 outs as Helleloyd picks up a nice worm burner right up the middle. Nolan Dvorak coming to the plate. Trying a little box steal as Helleloyd will scoot on down to second. Dvorak at the plate, down in the count, 0-1. Going to put this one in play. It's going to be taken by Gracer, and that's going to get away. It's going to be an error. That'll allow 1 run to score and the runners to move up to, actually 2 runs will come in and score. So a 2-out error by Gracer, unusual for him. That'll put a couple on the board for the Rays as they're looking to knock off winner Colome and Alexandria early here in the season. Dylan Solik at the plate. Or no, this is Heidinger, excuse me. Heidinger foul ball for strike 1. Swinging, strike 2. This one going to be popped up and out of play. That pitch will miss for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Breaking ball misses outside, and suddenly we have deuces wild. 2 outs, runner on second. That's Dvorak out there that came up with that clutch 2 out, putting the ball in play. Fastball flared to right field. Calhoun measures it and collects it for out number 3. Now before the Devil Rays come up with a pair of runs on the 1 error, and we go to the home half of the first. We'll be back after a word from these sponsors.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Your local cooperative has a new name. CHS Northern Plains and CHS Midwest Cooperative have joined together to better serve you under the new name CHS River Plains.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box.
You gain more options and more value with access to global markets and a powerful supply chain. And you can do more every day using inputs delivered by a team who knows what you need when you need it. Visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in today and let us help you own every day.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. Devil Rays come up with a pair of runs in the top of the first, and they have themselves a 2-0 lead. First batter at the plate for the Pheasants. It's going to be Aiden Barfus, the center fielder. Takes a look at ball one. Takes a look now at a called strike one. Aiden comes into the season, or to this game, with 2 hits on the season, or actually 1 hit, and it was good for a couple RBIs. This one drifting, and going to be taken over in center field. That was Seth Muth making the catch. Aiden Barfus in the books. There's 1 out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the lineup. Barfus led things off playing center field. Gracer is batting second, playing shortstop. Reed Harder will bat third and be the pitcher tonight. Chandler Bakley, cleanup hitter with 6 hits on the season in 2 games, catching. Austin Ritchie batting fifth and playing third base. There is a swing and a miss for strike one. Rounding out that Pheasants lineup, Austin Calhoun in right field batting sixth. Oscar Pravacek playing first base batting seventh. Mason Jurasic batting eighth and playing second base. And your left fielder, John Demers, takes a look at a called strike two. 0-2 the count here on Derek Gracer. Going to bring this one in tight for you. That'll skip away for ball one. 1-2 now the count to the Goose. Defensively for the Rays. On the mound is Dylan Solik. His battery mate is Tanner Dyke. The infield from first to third, Logan Heidinger, Landon Sudbeck, Nolan Dvorak, and on the hot corner, you're going to see Jake Kelloyd. The outfield from left to right, Caden Donahue, Seth Muth, and in right field tonight, Ty Nigebauer. This count's all even, 2-2 to the Goose. He's going to foul that one off and stay alive. Taking a look at Goose's season. He's got a pair of hits on the season. No RBIs yet. This will skip in. That count's going to work full. Goose is going to take that one off the fist. It's going to be flared over to the first baseman and taken for out number 2. Making the catch over there on first base was Heidinger to record that second out. That'll bring to the plate Reed Harder, counterpart to Solik. First pitch going to be upstairs for ball one. Reed turns on that one. It's a mid-left field shot in foul territory and taken by Caden Donahue for out number 3. Pheasants come up with no runs on no hits, no men left on base. We go to the Rays half of the second inning when we return in 90 seconds.
Computer.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
After a good hunt, the last stop you should make is Dan's Last Shot in Colome. Dan's Last Shot can handle your wild game and custom processing. They clean pheasants and make a mean pheasant sausage, too. They process all wild game, including deer and elk, and they're open 7 days a week during hunting season and can ship your meat home for you. Stop in on Main Street in Colome to check out the gift shop, full meat counter, and taxidermy items. Or after hours, call Dan at 605-840-2179. And if you're thinking custom processing, call 605-842-1828 to get your pork or beef scheduled.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back here to Leahy Bowl. 1 inning in the books, and it's the Devil Rays leading 2-0 after one complete inning. Ty Negebauer going to lead things off for the Devil Rays. Coming in from center field, giving you a look at the action. First pitch going to be a called strike one. This is a little bit of a brushback pitch. 1-1 the count. Having a conversation up here in the press box in between innings. There's a called strike right down Broadway. Both Parkston teams took the field last Saturday. Devil Rays get themselves a victory over Alexandria Angels, and the Mudcats take down the Platte Killer Tomatoes. So Parkston baseball putting themselves on the map early here in the Sunshine League schedule. This would be a big one for the Rays if they could find a way to squeak out a victory here at Leahy Bowl. This pitch going to go foul for strike two. Reed Harder now at 26 pitches on the day. Cut and a miss. Bakley will tag him for out number one. Negebauer is in the books with the swinging K. That'll bring number 20 to the plate. Caden Donahue, the left fielder that made that defensive put out in the bottom of the first inning. Caden goes after the first pitch. It's going to be flared out to Austin Calhoun. He measures it, catches it, makes it look routine, the old Wiley vet in right field, for out number two. One pitch, one out, and that'll bring a lefty to the plate. Woo! Tanner Dyke turned on that one, and Somebody was hollering, "That's fair," and he was like, "No, I'm having nothing to do with that." That is way out of play. Called strike 2. Reed Harder up 0-2 in the count after painting the corner. Gonna try getting you a look here at Tanner. Swinging. Strike 3 to end the inning. Rays in this half of the inning come up with no runs on, no hits, no men left on base. We'll be back in 60. Pheasants in the home half.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home. Now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Just like our hometown winter warriors strive to win on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help every acre of your operation reach its full potential. With a full lineup of seed and crop protection products, precision planting equipment, livestock feed, and more, Elevate is your go-to for any of your farming and ranching needs. Elevate is looking forward to watching the Warriors dominate this year and are poised to help you dominate your farming and ranching goals as well. Visit Elevate Agronomics in winter or elevateagronomics.com to learn more. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back. Leahy Bowl action, Sunshine League action. The Parkston Devil Rays. We're going to see if we can't clean up that Devil Rays. We're going to make that Parkston, and this is going to become Winter Colome. Just going to clean up that scoreboard for you a little bit. Back to game action here. We are going to send to the plate for the Pheasants, Chandler Bakley. Now I want you to take a look at this early season line. The RBIs aren't coming up, but he's got 6 hits and 4 RBIs on the season. This one's going to be wrapped off the right field wall as Chandler are going to pull up with a triple. Wow. Looked like it had a chance to go as it was a deep shot to that corner. Bakley with his 7th hit of the season, according to Game Changer, and he's got 4 RBIs on the season, so an early hot stick in this lineup. That'll bring the AR-16, Austin Ritchie, to the plate. Austin with a couple hits in a couple games. Going to swing and miss for strike 1. Huge opportunity here in the bottom of 2 for the Pheasants. Chip away. A little bit of a tailing fastball in on the fist there. Normally you'd probably see Austin rip away at something like that. That'll stay high in the strike zone. 1-2. Another one ripped to right field, and another one wrapped off the wall. This one won't be a triple. A little bit different speed. But Austin Ritchie is going to get that RBI double. That will be Austin Calhoun now coming to the plate. No outs and a couple of big hits off the right field fence. This one's going to skip away. Austin Ritchie goes nowhere. Count goes 2-0. There's a called strike. Nice job by Solik painting the corner there. Swinging. Strike 2, and that'll make this count 2-2. 2-1 your score. A triple and a double to start the bottom of the second for the Pheasants. Getting to Solik a little bit. Backdoor curve cannot catch, and this count is full. See Austin Ritchie out on second. This is a shot to left field. Caden Donahue not even going to bother chasing that one, as that will get out of the field of play. Called strike 3. Solik going to paint the edge for out number 1. Playing Picasso. That's going to bring to the plate number 44. The big O, Oscar Pravacek. Oscar comes into this game with 1 hit on the season. Big first baseman can turn on a ball in a hurry. The wind has really went down. The early bet was the home plate ump says if anybody hits one out to left field, he's working this game for free. It was a pretty safe bet earlier. Not so much now. Called, or swinging, strike 1. 1-1 the count. Tyler Oberbrockling behind the plate. Justin Hausman out on the base paths. Oscar going to put that one in play. The shortstop, Dvorak, going to go to third and get the relay Dvorak to Heloid for the 6-5 defensive putout. That's going to bring to the plate second baseman, Mason Jarashik. Cut and a miss for strike 1. Mason hits the ball hard right at first base, and it's going to be swallowed up over there by Heidinger for out number 3. Pheasants do come up with 1 run on 2 hits. They are going to strand 1 as we go to the top of 3. We'll be back in 60 short seconds.
Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winters, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's a one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Once again, welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We're through 2 complete innings. Devil Rays leading the Pheasants 2-1. Both of those runs coming on that one Pheasants error back in the top of the first. Big inning there for the Pheasants in the bottom of the second. They led off the inning with a triple and a double to knock one in, and then things just kind of fell apart a little bit. Looked to be a much bigger inning. Congratulations. Good job by the Rays getting themselves out of a pickle. At the plate, this is Seth Muth. Muth 0 for 1 today. He's going to get started off with a ball. 1-0 the count. It's going to be a foul ball for strike 1. One pitch on the way from Harder. In on the fist, Booth will lay off that for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Called strike 2. It's all even. Muth going to swing at one in the dirt. Bakley up. Makes the prove it throw down to first. There's out number 1. Muth now 0 for 2 on the day. That'll bring Sudbeck to the plate. Oop, high cheese. You heard Reed tell Landon, yeah, heads up. I believe that's called a ball. This one to Gracer. And Gracer going to see it crawl up his arm for the second error of the game for Derek Gracer. So now the Pheasants with 2 errors here on the game. First pitch called strike. Batter at the plate, Solek. Counterpart to Reed Harder. Landon a threat to steal. Reed with a long look. There's a fly ball deep center field. The wind's going to knock it down and Aiden Barfus with those incredible wheels will catch that one. We'll catch up to Aiden as he had walked back deep center field. Different wind, different results, I promise you. First pitch going to be up for ball one to the batter, Helloyd. I think this is Helloyd. Game changer a little bit behind. Yeah, it is. Jake Helloyd. 2 outs. Runner on first. That's Sudbeck. Helloyd with the huge cut. 1-1 now the count. Called strike 2. Reed Harder able to paint the outer edge. Get up on this batter for the Rays, 1 and 2. There we go. Swinging, strike 3 to end the inning. Rays are going to come up with no runs on no hits. They do strand a runner. Your scores, we go to the home half. Rays 2, Pheasants 1. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Schrader Electric and Control, located in Winter, is available for all your electrical service needs. With close to 40 years of experience, Brian and his crew can take care of all your electrical projects, residential or commercial. Schrader Electric works with new construction, remodels, and new additions. Call Brian at 605-840-8913 to get a quote or schedule your next electrical service. Schrader Electric and Control is a proud sponsor of the school
back to the
on the
Meyer
Live
Ag
Ticket
Press
Network.
Box.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. Let's take a look at John Demers as he steps in. The old Wiley veteran with a couple hits on the season, contributing to the Pheasants 2-0 start. Takes a look at another pitch. Up. He's up in the count. 2-0. Swinging, strike 1. Swinging, strike 2. Fastball working much better than the off speed here for Solik. He goes off speed, and that'll fill the count up. 3-2. John Demers, the left fielder, at the plate. Here's your payoff pitch. That's going to work into a base on balls for Demers. That'll bring Aiden Barfus to the plate. First pitch off speed and away for ball 1. Demers really not a threat to steal. Hayden Barfus up in the count 2-0, and his catcher Tanner Dyke, going to come out and have a visit with him. The question was asked, why does Tanner Dyke have a different colored uniform than the rest of the Rays players? Gave up his Legion eligibility, but because he's Legion age, he is being required to wear the Legion uniform. And if he does pitch, and I guess he does, he would be limited to 105 pitches as any Legion pickup player would be. Breaking ball, beautiful breaking ball there from Solik. 2-1 the count. Wind's picking up a little bit out of the west here at Leahy Bowl. Check swing, did not go, counts 3-1. Breaking ball will miss. And 2 issued base on balls. That'll bring Derek Gracer to the plate. With runners on first and second, Goose will step in. First pitch up for ball 1. Maybe a little bit of a waste pitch, seeing if he's going to square and try moving the runners up. Now that they don't think he is going to bunt, they'll go to work. Now he shows bunt. 2-0 the count. Little game of chess going on out on the field of baseball. Goose probably gets something pretty good to swing at here. He does, and he cuts and misses for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Solik at 42 pitches. Breaking ball cut on for strike 2. 2-2. Goose just over that one, and I think Goose might have been looking. Breaking ball and just missed. Here's the 2-2 from Solik. Same pitch down in the dirt, and that'll fill this count up. Same exact pitch, just a little lower. And that's a full count base on balls, and that'll juice the bases, and that's going to induce a trip to the mound. Yes, folks, that is Doug Sudbeck, former Dimmick Emery Raptor, or Dimmick Raptor, coming out to have a word with his team. Talking about the situation. Situation is this. Bases loaded, no outs, and Reed Harder coming to the plate. Reed with 1 hit on the season. It was good for a couple RBIs. Let's see if they're going to come in with the corners. Guessing they're going to come in with the corners and the play at double play depth in the middle of the defense. That's exactly what they will do. Reed getting that one in on his fist. He's going to foul it off for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Solik. Down in the dirt, and it's going to get to the backstop. John Demers will just beat that out. Doesn't slide. Just picks his spot to poke. And that'll tie this game up 2-2 on that wild pitch. Reed with a huge swing. Count goes 1-2. Gotta believe he was thinking, I'll swing for the fence, and if I come up with a deep sacrifice fly RBI, I'm all right. This one, a shot to, well, it's a Texas leaguer. It's going to fall right in front of Muth in center field. 1 run has scored. 2 runs have scored, and Reed Harder going to pull into second with an RBI, 2 RBI double. So still no outs here in this inning. Pheasants have plated 3, and they still have a runner out in scoring position as the hot stick Chandler Bakley comes to the plate. He's going to swing and miss for strike 1. Bakley with 7 hits on the season here already in 3 games. Oopsie swing. It's going to go to the third baseman, Helloyd. And they're going to get him. I think we're going to have a conversation because that one was close. Yep, they're going to stick with the call. Batter is out on the oopsie swing. Austin Ritchie stepping in. Called strike 1. Solik hitting his spots again. Been pretty good, pretty consistent at hitting those spots. Breaking ball, good first, called strike 2. AR-16, Austin Ritchie in an 0-2 hole. Wild pitch. It's going to allow Ritchie to move on up to, that's Reed Harder on the base paths. He'll move up to third. 1-2 your count. Technically, but he's not playing Legion ball. Austin going to put that into play, taken by Dvorak at short. And that will be a 6-3 fielder's choice. That makes your score now 5-2. That'll bring to the plate AC. Austin Ritchie. Austin Calhoun. AC Austin Ritchie. That didn't make a lot of sense, did it, folks? Called strike 1. Austin will turn on that one and foul it off. AC in an 0-2 hole. Waste pitch there from Solik. And that one tried to backdoor. miss for ball 2. 2-2 the count. AC got the pitch he was looking for. Just missed it. So many times you see him drive that to the left field line. Or gap. Loves to go the opposite direction. And he's going to work this count full on Solik. Oscar Pravacek on deck should AC reach. Well, actually, there's only one out. So we're going to see Oscar no matter what. That's a cut. Oh, it was 2. That was out number 3. I missed one somewhere along the line. We're going to step away. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Work.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Now's the perfect time to bring your tractor, combine, windrower, or self-propelled sprayer into Grossenberg Implement for an air conditioner checkup. For just $150, their certified techs will inspect and make sure your AC is running at peak performance, so you can stay cool in the field all season long. Visit your local Grossenberg Implement and talk to a service manager for full details. Grossenberg Implement, keeping you cool where it counts.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We go to top of 4. Pheasants now lead the Parkston Devil Rays by a score of 5-2. They come up with 4 runs on 1 hit.
Tyler, they were going to send the bocce ball down, see if it cleared it.
Your line score, Parkston with 2 runs on 1 hit. They've committed 1 error. Winner Colome with 5 runs on 3 hits. They have committed a couple of errors. Both of those recorded by Derek Gracer at shortstop uncharacteristically.
They said they'll send them now. They've been putting them down. What I missed.
First pitch going to be fouled down that first base line for strike 1. Batter at the plate, I believe this is Dvorak. A pitch will miss for ball 1. Yeah, the home plate umpire was bailing on that one. Called strike 2. 2-2 now the count to your batter. It is Nolan Dvorak. This count will fill up as the second pitch skips in. Winds are picking up. We're going to back off just a little bit. And that's a 4-pitch walk. Logan Heidinger, the batter. First pitch will miss away to Heidinger. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 on the evening. Got to keep an eye on Dvorak over there. Pretty good wheels for big man. That one in the dirt. Wild pitch, and Dvorak going to try going first to third, and does. Counts 2-0 to your batter, Heidinger. As the winds are picking up out of the west pretty substantially now. That one at the letters for called strike one. Reed Harder now unofficially at 53 pitches. Back-to-back strikes. He's up in the count, or even in the count, 2-2. Swinging, strike 3 for out number 1. That is Dvorak over on third base. This one, a smash. Aiden Barfus on his horse, but he's not going to catch up to it. Negebauer going to have himself an RBI double. Left fielder Caden Donahue coming to the plate. First pitch strike to Donahue. Negebauer 1 for 2. Picks himself up an RBI though. Harder now up in the count 0-2 on Donahue. Donahue going to put that one into play. Goose going to commit his third error of the night. Are they going to score a hit? Okay. We're going to give him a hit. My vantage point is not as good as others. Five to 4 with 1 out, and Tanner Dyke coming to the plate. Donahue will swipe second. First pitch ball, 1-0 the count. As the Rays are battling back here in top of 4 as it gets breezy at Leahy Bowl. Still just 1 away here in the top of 4 as the Rays have come up big. Goose clean catch, and it's going to be an infield single for Tanner Dyke. That'll put runners over on the corners. Seth Muth will step in. She is breezy, and this camera taking the brunt of it, as you can see. First pitch in for ball 1. Reed Harder unofficially at 63 pitches. That'll be a ball outside. He's down in the count, 2-0 to the batter, Seth Muth. This one popped up. And somehow Reed Harder come up with that one. That'll bring Landon Sudbeck to the plate with 2 outs and runners on second and third. And the Rays have tied this up on a wild pitch to Sudbeck, making your score 5-5. Going to have a courtesy runner coming over to third base. Tanner Dyke going to go get the equipment on. I believe this is CT, Caleb Titsy. Called strike 1 as Harder gets back and starts battling. Sudbeck 0 for 2 on the evening. Like to punch one through here and get that go-ahead run. Tops that one for foul ball, strike 2. 1-2 the count. Check swing, Sudbeck lays off. Swinging foul tip caught for out number 3. 2 hits. Yeah, 3 runs on 2 hits. Scores 5-5 as we go to the home half of the fourth. We'll be back in 60.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems, too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
Looking to elevate your team spirit or promote your business? Welcome to Apparel Works in Wagner. We specialize in high-quality screen printing, embroidery, banners, and promotional items tailored just for you. Whether you're a booster club, sports team, business, or organization, our custom apparel is perfect for those looking to make an impact. Experience our commitment to great customer service and high-quality products that leave a lasting impression. Apparel Works, bringing your ideas to life.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. You can see this has been a game of runs. The Rays with 2 in the first and 3 in the fourth. The Pheasants with 1 in the second and 4 and the third. Oscar Pravacek, your batter at the plate. Let's go ahead and take a look at the O as he's got a 1-1 count. Takes a look at ball 2. That pitch will stay upstairs. 2-1 now. Make it 3-1. Sorry, 3-1. It's the official scoreboard guy. Runner looked me in the eye and said, "Dummy." Oscar going to draw that walk. That'll bring the number 8 hitter in the lineup, second baseman Mason Jarashik, to the plate as we take a look at O and Heidinger. Oscar Pravacek and Heidinger. There's Mason Jarashik. The second baseman. The Mason 0 for 1 tonight. Shows bunt. Pulls it back as that curveball is going to stay high. Pheasant's going to play some small ball. That one popped way up. Solik now unofficially at 69 pitches. 1-1 count here to Jarashik. Check swing. Can't hold up. Going to be a called strike 2 as those wrists will break. Here's Solik's 1-2. Fastball called strike 3 for out number 1. That'll bring the number 9 hitter, left fielder, John Demers. The better of the 2 Demers on the roster. I know Drew's out there watching tonight, so I thought I'd poke fun. Cut on for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Called strike two. This one put into play. Heloid's only plays at one as Pravacek got a good break as that come off the bat. Batter is going to be retired for out number 2, but he's going to advance. Out to second base in scoring position for leadoff hitter Aiden Barfus. Aiden going to take a look at first pitch ball. 1-0 the count. Good breaking ball by Solik. One the count. This one a little further outside, but enough inside to hook a corner for strike two. 1-2 to Barfus. Swinging strike three to end the threat here in the bottom of 4. Pheasants come up with no runs on no hits. They'll strand Oscar out at second. We go to top of 5, tied at 5.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a recarpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Hi, this is Logan from Let's Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offers on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. Jody Brozick on the call tonight. Sunshine League Baseball, Parkston Devil Rays and the Winter Colome Pheasants. Top of 5 knotted at 5. Reed Harder still on the mound unofficially at 70 pitches. This season he has had a 2.33 ERA. First pitch, check swing, going to be a called strike one. It's a breezy night here in winter. Both teams probably the only 2 Sunshine League teams playing, as the weather east of here is really nasty, moisture wind-wise, but we've got wind, no moisture. Field had standing water at noon. By 5 o'clock, this baby was playable. Oh, 2 the count. Batter at the plate, Dylan Solik. Just misses. 1-2 the count. That wind really wreaking havoc on our camera there, so we're going to pull back. This one, ground ball to the third baseman, Austin Ritchie, on a short hop, and Solik will reach on the air. Solik, the counterpart to Reed Harder, going to help his own cause by hustling down the line here to reach, and that'll bring to the plate Jake Helloyd. Going to put that one just foul. Foul ball, strike one to be specific. Solik with good wheels over there. We'll keep an eye on this. That one gets into center field. 1-1 the count, as that was a called ball. One pitch on the way, called strike two. Reed becoming way more methodical here in the fifth. This one, Aiden Barfus will make the catch. But it's enough to advance the runner, Solik, to third. One in the books, runner on third. Devil Rays trying to take the lead. Dylan Dvorak now coming to the plate. First pitch, ball. 1-0 the count. Derek will make the play at first. 2 outs, but the run scores, making it 6-5, Rays with the lead. That'll bring Logan Heidinger to the dish. He's going to put that one foul for strike one. Oh, 1 breaking ball stays upstairs. One count from Reed Harder on the way. Fastball driven to right field. Austin Calhoun playing the wind perfectly, catching it as he goes into foul territory for out number 3. Rays do what they need to, though. They come up with that go-ahead run. They lead 6-5 as we go to bottom of 5.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Breezy but beautiful night here at Leahy Bowl in Winter, South Dakota. We are getting this Sunshine League game off, and it's been a good one. Devil Rays now on top again, 6-4. Third lead change of this game as we go to bottom of 5. Pheasants going to go 2-3-4. Going to start things off with Derek Racer. Breaking ball. Solik going to start him off with a big breaking ball for strike 1. Another breaking ball. Busts him inside for ball 1. Solik wants the call. Wants the check swing. Not going to get it. Called strike 2. That'll miss outside, and we're all even at 2-2. Count will fill up. Swinging, strike 3. Solik has been good on the bump. Taking a look at that. Going to record his 5th strikeout. That'll bring to the plate. This is Reed Harder. Takes a look at ball 1. Reed 1 for 2 on the night. He's up in the count 2-0. This one, hot shot, just fouled down that third baseline. Solik inching closer to that 90 pitch mark. Falls behind in the count. 3-1. Another foul ball, and this count is suddenly full. Ooh. That one's down in fair territory. Caden Donahue did everything he could to come up with it. That's going to be a double for Reed Harder. That's one of those tweener hits. You don't know if you lay up or you go for it. Donahue chose to go for it. Even if he lays up, it's going to be a single, possibly a double. Same result as Caden rebounded quickly. That'll bring to the plate Chandler Bakley. Want to know, Reed Harder advances to third on that wild pitch. Chandler going to put that in play. Helloyd comes up with it. Yeah, that's going to be an error on the third baseman. Chandler Bakley will reach on the air, and that will score the run. That'll draw a conference to the mound. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Dvorak now in to take over the pitching duties. With that, we're going to step away. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We are in the bottom of 5. We're knotted at 6th, 1 out. You have a runner over at first base. That runner, Chandler Bakley. AR-16 at the plate. This is Austin Ritchie. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Called strike 1. Bakley, short lead over at first. This one down in the dirt. Bakley's going to advance to second on the wild pitch. One the count as Dvorak is now in place. Dvorak has replaced Solik. I went in on the fist for strike 2. Richie in a 1-2 hole. That one takes a funny hop as AR-16 Richie puts it in place. Solik plays the spin well and collects the 4-3 put out. That will advance Bakley over to third base. Wynn playing with the camera over there on the dugout. That'll bring AC to the plate. AC going to put that one down the left field line. Foul ball for strike 1. Nice pitch by Dvorak. Just going to miss outside. Count will even up 1-1. Just below the knees and outside. This one popped up. Dyke going over, trying to play it, and the wind played him. It's a foul ball. Dvorak's going to end up in the count, 1-2. But you're going to give AC new life. That one will skip in the dirt. Deuces wild here, bottom of 5. Normally we have about 5 deuces wild in the first inning, but we get our first deuces wild in the 5th inning tonight. Just a little tidbit. 6-6 here, bottom of 5. Dvorak comes set, kicks it back door, just misses. The door was locked and the count is full. Fastball driven left field. Caden Donahue makes the catch on the run just beyond the camera. And that'll end this half inning. Pheasants come up with that tying run, 6-6 through 5. We'll be back for top of 6 in 60 seconds.
And want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in, Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Do you have a pest problem?
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. The Parkston Devil Rays lead this, or they're at the plate in a tie game. Take a look at that line score. 6 runs for each team on 4 hits for each team. Devil Rays with 2 errors. Pheasants with 3. We'll get you over to Ty Nagebauer. He had an RBI double in his last plate appearance. Well, we thought we were going to get you there. Now we did. There's the young man. This one, towering shot. Aiden Barfus will make the catch for out number 1 in right center. Caden Donahue, your batter, a couple defensive putouts out in left field, including that third out in the bottom of 5. Made a running catch to keep Chandler Bakley from coming in and scoring. Chopper going to go foul. Dud Sugbet showing why he should still be playing for the Raptors. Is he? I don't think he's on the roster this year. I think he's just coaching. Caden going to put that one in play. Play over to 1 and going to pop Oscar up over the bag. Pheasants committing their 4th error here tonight in this cold, balmy, breezy night. I think Donahue with that speed has caused 2 of those errors tonight. Tanner Dyke, the catcher, your batter at the plate. Swinging, strike 1. Yeah, he's had a couple sharp foul balls down that first base line. He is a pull hitter. This one in play. Mason Jurashik up with a throw for the 4-3 putout. That'll advance the runner to third. And with 2 outs, that'll bring to the plate Seth Muth. Chance to give the Rays again in this game. First pitch, foul ball. Reed Harder working on top. The 0-1 fouled off. Kids had just come in to collect the last foul ball. One person got beat to the ball, lost $1, and collected that one because they were a couple steps slower. It all works out in the end. A couple snow cones on a freezing night for those young ladies. Reed Harder way up top, kicking home the 0-2. Waste pitch. Muth won't bite. Chopped foul down the third baseline. Down towards Donahue and Sudbeck. Sudbeck wasn't able to dive for that one, so it got past him a little bit. One, two, just above the letters. That's a tough one. Really good pitch by Reed Harder. Just missed up above the letters. I think Muth knows that was close. You can always tell how they feel by how that bat and foot react after a pitch. Here's your 2-2. Just off the plate. That'll fill it up. Muth's going to work a base on balls. That'll put runners on the corners. Good speed over on first in Muth. That'll bring second baseman Landon Sudbeck to the plate. With 2 outs and a chance to put the Rays up. They're going to concede the base. Muth now on second. First pitch strike. Here's your swinging strike 2. Landon slapped at that one. Decided late that he liked the pitch. Reed Harder about to go over the century mark in pitches. That'll skip in. One, two. Lot of game, and with this many runs on the board, I've got to say it's not that big of a moment in this game, but could be, as there's a couple ducks on the pond for the Rays. Reed with the waste pitch high is going to fill up this, or 2-2.
It hasn't exactly been a crisp game.
Nope.
Traffic every inning, crisp night, not errors and walks.
Deuces wild for Reed Harder. He's going to fill it up as he misses low. This one's going to be a one-hopper to Reed. He'll flip it over to Oscar for the third and final out. Rays come up with no runs on no hits. Couple men left on base. We go to the home half of the sixth in 60 seconds.
Bats, ants, termites. Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. Just reminiscing about some of the tactics kids will use to get a foul ball. Oscar Pravacek, your batter at the plate. Big O. Going to chop one foul for strike one. Dvorak now at 10 pitches. Oscar 0 for 1 tonight. Going to get fisted, and that one will go down the line for strike two.
Yeah, I don't think that one went out.
It was like a bouncer.
Dvorak way up top. See if he comes after him or wastes a pitch. Breaking ball. Helloyd bobbles it, collects it, and gets the 5-3 put out. Number 8 hitter, Mason Jurashik, will step in. Oscar now 0 for 2 on the night. Mason takes a look at a pitch upstairs for ball one. Mason steps in 0 for 2. Going to foul that one down that right field line.
You beating the Pheasants this year? You gonna beat the Pheasants this year?
We don't play the Pheasant this year. We're playing.
Called strike 2. Dvorak will paint the black under the fist. Here's your 1-2. Look for a breaking ball down. Yeah. That'll find dirt for a 2-2 count. Here's the 1-2. Fastball low and away, and Mason Jurashik being very disciplined, trying to get that pitch up about belt high and see if he can't do some work. Dvorak, great fastball on the inner half of the plate. Pheasants now 4 for 22 in the game. That'll bring to the plate left fielder John Demers. Dvorak comes fastball. John just a tad late and will foul that one off. Should John reach, Aiden Barfus, the leadoff hitter, is on deck. Nice pitch, just below the knees. Dvorak nibbling there. 1-1 the count. John got the fastball he was expecting. Again, just under that one. We'll foul it out of play for strike 2. This one low and inside. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Cut on for strike 3. Pheasants go quietly at 7, 8, 9. No runs, no hits, no men left on base. We go to the top of 7. We're still knotted at 6. We'll be back here in 60 seconds.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Top of 7 here at Leahy Bowl in Winter, South Dakota. It's been a breezy but beautiful night as Sunshine League baseball has taken place. Not sure there's any other Sunshine Leagues teams playing. Let's go ahead and just back out. Mount Vernon was scheduled to play Corsica. That one didn't get off tonight. Looks like this might be the only one that is taking place. Solik going to be your leadoff hitter to start things off. Dylan got the start tonight on the bump, pitched well for the Rays. Now trying to help out Dvorak. Reed Harder returns to the mound. He's at 104 pitches. Normally you see Reed in relief. 9 Pheasants available tonight. Reed gets the start. Came into this game with a 2.33 ERA. You saw the Rays get out early for 2. Pheasants nibbled back in the second, trailed 2-1. Bottom of 3, they took a 5-2 lead, only to see the Rays come rumbling back in the top of 4 with 3 runs to tie it up 5-5. Rays took the lead 6-5. Pheasants tied it up in the bottom of the 5th, 6-6. It's where we stand. Solik draws that base on balls. That'll bring to the plate number 21. Jake Helloyd. Called strike 1. Reed able to play a little Picasso. Paints the black on the outer half. Helloyd steps to the plate. 1 for 3 this evening. Darn near the same pitch, just misses 1-1. Pretty good control for 109 pitches thrown. Fastball cut on. That one got away from Bakley, slipped out of his hand, gives Solik the stolen base. One and two the count. I could hear Coach Sudbeck, Doug down there saying, at least move him up. Put the ball in play. This game nearly 2 hours old. It's cooling off. Cut on for strike 3. Out number 1. Helloyd now 1 for 4 tonight, and that'll bring Nolan Dvorak to the plate, counterpart to Reed Harder. He'll step in. He's 0 for 2 on the evening. Chance to help himself out as he's got Solik out there at second. They would love to trade places. Cut on for strike 1. Even at 112 pitches, pretty good pop on that fastball from Reed Harder.
I'm sure his arm's in shape. He's helped at D-Dub all spring, so coach or whatever there.
Hearing Reed, an assistant coach at D-Dub. Been throwing balls all spring, so that arm probably in good shape. Oh, nice fastball. The Louisiana type by you. One and two count to Dvorak. Runner on the move. Cut on. Bakley loses the grip on the ball again. Solik able to swipe another base on a third strike. Dvorak now 0 for 3 with that strikeout. I think Doug Sudbeck's coming in to hit. Landon, his son and second baseman, going to go over and coach third. Look for Doug Sudbeck to try pinch hitting here. It is the old veteran, the wily old veteran, Doug Sudbeck. Number 2. Well, we know he doesn't play for the Raptors now. As Doug steps in. To face Reed Harder. This one popped up, and Aiden Barfus had him played perfectly in shallow center field for out number 3. Rays come up with no runs, no hits, and they'll strand 1. Yeah, just 1. Solik over. I think they actually got a second man out there. Okay, just 1. I got to trust my scorekeeper. There was just one stranded. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County serving Winter, Colome, and surrounding communities. Each Wednesday you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119. Deadlines are Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and noon on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud supporter of all Winter and Colome school activities on the Live Ticket Network.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
It's been a fun one here at Leahy Bowl. 6-6 as we go bottom of 7. Pheasants to start this inning off are going to go top of the order. Barfus, Gracer, Harder to get things going. Take a look at Aiden. He's going to face Nolan Dvorak. Dvorak's done a nice job in relief as the traffic has slowed down out on the base paths. First pitch ball to the center fielder. Aiden with that clutch third out there in the top of 7 on pinch hitter Doug Sudbeck, who remains in the game over at first base. That pitch misses, just misses. 2-0 the count. Here's the 3-0. Yeah, Aiden Barfus, great speed. You don't want to put him on the base paths without a fight, and they just do. A 5-pitch walk for Aiden. Look for Gracer to be taken a little bit to see if Mr. Barfus can move up. There's Barfus on first. Gracer at the plate. Comes into this game with 4 hits on the season. And expect Dvorak to be keeping an eye on Aiden Barfus. That one, designed throw to center field, maybe. Yeah, a designed throw to center field, trying to induce Barfus to take off for third. Derek steps to the plate 0 for 2 tonight with a 1-0 count here. This will skip in, get away from Tanner Dyke, and Barfus will move over to third. Cut and a miss on the 2-0 pitch from Dvorak. 2-1 the count. Number 2 hitter at the plate. Number 3 hitter Reed Harder on deck, and Chandler Bakley, the cleanup hitter, he's in the hole. That one inside. 3-1 the count.
First
Goose going to put that one in play off the glove of Dvorak and by Sudbeck. Gracer going to get the single off the glove of Dvorak and by Sudbeck. That's the very definition of a C&I single. And good wheels over on first. Derek starting to get some gray in the hairline, but still got good wheels. Harder going to hit behind Gracer as he was on the move. Beautiful piece of hitting. Gracer will go first to third, and Reed Harder going to pick up a single to help his cause. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change on the mound. Let's see if we can't pick that up here. Doug Sudbeck looking around, trying to make up his mind. It looks like it's going to be not Heidinger. We'll figure it out, and we'll be back and let you know. Number 10, Negebauer in. That is Negebauer. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. Bakley going to wear this one as Negebauer's first pitch will plunk off his shoulder. That'll load the bases with no outs in a game that was 6-6 here at the start of bottom of 7. Austin Ritchie will be the next batter with bases loaded.
Then we got AC up next.
Nice looking pitch from Negebauer. Good for a called strike one. We think it was a straight up defensive switch where Dvorak went to right field and Negebauer came in from right field to take the pitching duties over. Cut on for strike 2. AC is on deck. The R16 asked if that would have been a strike, and home plate umpire said absolutely. AC going to punch that one to right field. Great play defensively, and believe Bakley is back without getting tagged. Gracer had tagged from third and scored, and Harder, tagging at second on the throw to first, will advance to third to leave runners on the corners with one out, and now an 8-6 score. That'll bring AC. Austin Calhoun to the dish. Shows bunt, pops it up. No, gets away from the catcher. AC probably most times does not want to miss a bunt. That time he did, and he's smiling about it because it works. Strike. 0-1 the count, and you have Bakley at second. 0-2 the count to AC. AC will put it in play towards second and beyond. Sudbeck. It's going to be an RBI single. The throw to home is going to be tardy. It's not a bad throw, though, because AC is not going to be advancing. You got to take that shot. Fourth run of this bottom of the seventh for the Pheasants have given them a 10-6 lead. That'll bring Oscar Pravacek to the plate. AC, good wheels, could go. Oh, we'll dribble that one back to Negebauer. Negebauer thinks about two, nobody at home. He'll take the play at one and get the fielder's choice on a 1-3 put out. Oscar now 0 for 3 this evening. And that'll bring your number 8 hitter, second baseman Mason Jurashik to the plate. Called strike, 1-1 the count. Mason will rip that one foul down the first base line. Tattooed that ball just a little late. He's in a 1-2 hole. Curveball called strike 3. And that'll end the bleeding. Pheasants come up with 4 big runs here in the bottom of 7. We'll be back to see if Reed Harder returns to the mound or if they make a pitching change, top of 8 in 60 seconds.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
The Rosebud Exchange in Mission, South Dakota is your one-stop shop for all your household needs. Kids' toys, clothing, native print items, star quilts, and a whole lot more. They accept cash, credit cards, tribal checks, payroll deductions, and purchase orders with 0% interest on payroll deduction and layaway orders. Watch Facebook or come in and visit their friendly staff for all their great deals 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. The Rosebud Exchange, proud to support all the student athletes and activities on the Live Ticket TV network.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Neuenhouse at Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, or Huron today.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. We go top of 8. Pheasants have broke this one open a little bit. We've seen the Rays respond before. 4th lead change of this game. As you take a look at that line score. 4 lead changes. Now the Pheasants with 10 runs on 7 hits. Negebauer at the plate for the Rays. Takes a look at ball 1. He's the counterpart to Reed Harder at this point in this game. He would be on record as the losing pitcher. Going to top this one. Goose going to go behind second base and makes the catch. Tough catch in that night sky. And put 1 in the books. Left fielder Caden Donahue coming to the plate. Former winner Demon picked up on waivers by the Parkston Rays. Gonna get a nice little smash out to center. And he's gonna say, look at me. Donahue with the stand-up double. And that'll bring to the plate Tanner Dyke. Rays trying to get back in this one. That one popped up. Reed will make the play over at 1. Donahue advances to third as Reed couldn't quite get to that bunt that got popped up into the air. That'll bring Seth Muth to the plate with a runner on third. Trying to knock Donahue home. Takes a look at a first pitch strike. Here's the 0-1. Going to be fouled to the backstop for strike 2. Look at Reed Harder's pitch count, 121 and growing. But full control, full command of all of his pitches. That one will miss upstairs, and the count's now 1-2. Fastball kicked home for strike 3 and out number 3. They're going to strand Donahue over at third. Rays come up with no runs on 1 hit. No winner Colome errors. We will be back. Check that out. 1, 2, 3, 123 pitches. Reed Harder going strong. Bottom of 8 in 60 seconds.
At Dakota Behavioral Health, we offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step for better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. This game, back and forth. The Devil Rays been a very competitive and difficult opponent tonight for the Pheasants. Taking a look, they jumped out to a lead. They've led 2-0 and 6-5. Royals led 5-2 and now 10-6. 4 lead changes in this game. Reed Harder has went the distance. Devil Rays have used a squadron of pitchers tonight. Pheasants are going to go 9, top of the order, 2. This is John Demers, the left fielder. Jake Halloyd in to do the pitching now. Talking about that squadron contingency of Ray pitchers. They started with Solik tonight. They went to Dvorak, Negebauer, and now Jake Halloyd. Called strike, and that'll even this count up 1-1 as we go 2 hours and 18 minutes into this game. Cut on for strike 2. Yeah, John got to be 60 this year. John going to foul that one off. Doug Sudbeck getting action tonight. I think he's in his 50s. Yeah. Swinging, strike 3 for out number 1. That'll bring to the plate leadoff hitter Aiden Barfus. John Demers will hand it over to Barfus, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Fastball for strike 1. That pitch will miss low. 1-1 to the leadoff hitter, Aiden Barfus. Called strike 2. Halloyd on top. 1-2 in the count. Curveball ripped foul down the right field line, not a play. We'll do it all over. 1-2 the count. 2-2 is that will just miss outside. Halloyd kicks it home. And kicks it home high. above the letters. Full count. The winds have went down, so we can dial in a little closer here. Called strike 3, dialed in to see that fastball. A Louisiana fastball as it was Bayou. Barfus 0 for 3 tonight. That'll bring Derek Gracer to the plate. Derek steps in. He is 1 for 3. His effort tonight. Two outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Pheasants only need to get 3 defensive outs in the top of the 9 to earn this hard-fought victory. Helloyd buries a fastball in the outer part of the plate. You saw Tanner Dyke as Derek was walking up to the plate, tapping his right knee. Does it again. Look for low and away. Instead, it's delivered low and inside. 1-1 the count. Swinging, strike 2. Change up. Jake's going to skip this one in. Count goes 2-2 with 2 outs. Deuce is wild, says Levi, the official scoreboard operator. Count will fill up. Payoff pitch misses. And the Goose is going to draw himself a base on balls. That'll bring the number 2 hitter, Reed Harder, to the plate. That one skipped away from Tanner Dyke, and Goose was on the move, moving up into scoring position. You can believe these 2 young men would love to put an insurance run on the board. Helloyd. Beautiful fastball. Knee high on the inside for strike 1. Another wild pitch, and Goose is now 90 feet away from plating the 11th run of the game for the Pheasants. Count goes 2-1. Cut on for strike 2. Levi, what is it? Deuce is wild. Just off the edge of the plate, the count goes full. Chandler Bakley, the cleanup hitter, is on deck, hoping to get an opportunity. Wild pitch, and Gracer will score that 11th run. Take a look at Chandler. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Came into this game. Actually had 6 hits coming into this game, not 4. 4 RBIs. There's a called strike. Cut on for strike 2. Called strike 3, and that will end the bottom of the 8th. Pheasants come up with 1. Scores 11-6 as we go to top of 9. Back after a word from these sponsors.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance Life Mutual Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good! And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. See how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to the top of the 9th. 11-6 your score. Ray's going to send to the plate. CT, Caleb Titsy. Caleb Titsy, the pinch hitter. Caleb Titsy. CT, as he's known. Takes a look at a pitch down and in for strike one. CT with a good cut. We'll foul that one to the backstop for strike two. Reed Harder just hits 125 pitches on the night. That one inside, just under the fist for ball one. CT fooled out in front on that one. We'll go down swinging. Dylan Solik now coming to the plate. Solik was the starting pitcher tonight for the Rays. That was a home run cut. Misses. Strike one.
That's the only one I've thrown for a strike the whole night.
So like down to second on the wild pitch. Counts 1-0. Jake Helloyd at the plate. Jake 1 for 4 this evening. Yeah, he's hit 132 pitches. I'm guessing that arm might be a little tired now. Yeah. There's a base on balls issue to put runners on first and second. And Austin Ritchie says, okay, we're going to talk about this one. Yeah, one away here. Goose walks in and says, forget it, Richie, I'm not coming in. Reed's finishing. Called strike one. Sometimes you just got to refocus. Reed Harder trying to get the complete game victory. This one flared to right. There you see Austin Calhoun. Has it ranged. Dialed in and ranged over to make the catch for out number 2. Oh, this is Heidinger. And there's a shot to center. And Rays are going to go station to station rather than push the issue. Down 5, maybe that insurance run was important. Negebauer comes to the plate. He's got an RBI double earlier in this game. First pitch going to be sent sailing into the backstop for strike 1. Swinging, strike 2. Oh, the 0-2 just misses. Reed Harder was trying to end it on his 140th pitch. Just inside.
That's where I was off. And bases loaded. I only had guys at first and second. I just went.
2-2. Bases loaded. Hot shot. It's going to be robbed. Austin Ritchie, the AR-16, lays out parallel. It snags that before it gets to left field. Wow. What a finish by AR-16. Pheasants going to get the victory 11-6. Let's take a look at this box score and wrap things up tonight. Getting the pitching victory. Let's go ahead and recap this one real quick. Reed Harder is going to get the victory on the mound. Goes 9 complete innings, gives up 6 runs, 3 of them earned, as the Pheasants uncharacteristically have 4 errors tonight. 6 runs on 7 hits, 3 earned. He strikes out 11 and walks 5. Taking the loss on the mound is going to be Negebauer. The combined efforts of the Rays pitching staff, Solik gets the start, goes 4 1/3, gives up 6 runs on 4 hits. 5 of those runs were earned, walked 4, struck out 5. Dvorak in relief goes 1 2/3 and surrenders 3 runs on 2 hits. All 3 runs were earned, walks 1, strikes out 2. Negebauer gets the loss, going 1 inning, giving up 1 run on 1 hit. It was earned, struck out 1, and Helloyd in relief goes an inning, gives up a run on 2 walks, but he struck out the side. Offensively, for first the Rays, leading hitters at the plate tonight. You had Donahue, the left fielder, with a couple hits. Everybody else with 1 hit. You had Solik, Helloyd, Sudbeck, Doug got credit for a hit. And Negebauer and Tanner Dyke with hits. For the Pheasants, Reed Harder went 3 for 4 tonight. Not only did he get the victory on the mound, he helped his own cause. 3 for 4, scored 3 times, drove in 2 runs. walked one, struck out no times. So basically on base percentage of .800 tonight. After that, only 7 hits, 4 other players with hits. Gracer, Bakley, Austin Ritchie, and Austin Calhoun with hits, as this one was wild. Taking a look, just a quick recap. Rays opened the scoring in the first after an error, scoring 2 runs. Winter Colome Pheasants captured the lead 5-2 in the bottom of the third when Harder singled, scoring 3 runs, and Austin Ritchie grounded out, scoring a run. The Rays came back and tied this game in the top of the fourth thanks to a double by that double by Ty Nagebauer and a single by Caden Donahue and a wild pitch. The Rays took the lead. Third lead change of the game came in the fifth when Dvorak grounded out, scoring a run. They went up 6-5, but after that, it was all Pheasants. Winter Colome captured the lead 10-6 in the bottom of the seventh when Gracer singled, scoring 1 run. Ritchie lined out, scoring 1 run, and Austin Calhoun singled, scoring 2 runs. Again, Reed Harder with the complete game victory on the mound, giving up 6 runs on 7 hits. Only 3 of those were earned, striking out 11 and walking 5. Fun Sunshine League game here from Leahy Bowl. We're going to wrap things up for Caleb Brozick, Levi Heenan, John Calhoun. This is Jody Brozick saying good night.